Hey guys, I got a relevant subject for you this morning, and it's about all the screen time we're using up in our lives and how we're ignoring the people around us in doing so. I'm going to call this one Do Them the Honor. Let's take the time to do something that throughout history has caused us not only to survive but to enjoy this life. Let's start looking each other in the eyeball, face to face, and having those conversations that lets the other person know that they're relevant, they're important, and you really want to hear what they have to say and the input they have to give you. I've looked around and everybody's got their face stuck in a screen. And it reminds me of that movie Alien when the alien would latch onto their face, would plant their seed or whatever. Well, it's kind of the ideas that are planted from all this FaceTime and all our devices that we're doing. And it reminds me of a visit I had at the VA when I looked around the room and I decided to do that experiment and start a conversation. And of the 7 or 8 people that were in the room, everybody eventually included themselves in that conversation. And on the way out, they all thanked me for starting it. But it was something that is needful in this life because we have gotten to the point now where we would rather be entertained than interact. And that needs to stop at some point. We need to get back to the point where we actually look each other in the eyeball, let the windows to the soul, let those people into our lives and include ourselves in their lives. And that only happens through the conversation that happens during that space. And we seem to have forgotten that over time that's crucial not only to them, but it's crucial to us. And in that give and take, we exchange things that both people need. So, after a recent near death experience and the loss of a very close friend, I've come to appreciate the fact that these moments we have, I know there's a lot of minutes in a day, but there's none more important than that time you sit across from somebody, share what's going on in your life, and actually allow them to do the same and get those things that they need to express out and give them some input. So, if you find yourself in a place where things haven't just been going right and you just kind of feel a little not quite full in things, a little empty in certain areas, start trying this. Just take 1 or 2 people a day and make a point of taking the time to get in their face, and not in a bad way, but in a good way, and just listen to what they have to tell you. And, actually listen, process that input, and give them some feedback. Give them a chance to know that they're not only recognized, but you give, pardon my French, give a damn about what they have to say. So I know this is not the most Twitter pating video I've done, but I really don't care. We're at the point in time in our existence where we actually need to start including this. And I had somebody tell me that conversation was the greatest art form ever invented. And it is, because it is just that simple acknowledgement about that other person has some relevance, has some importance, and means something to you, and that you actually express that to them face to face, and they see in your eyes, from their eyes, that you care. So you have a wonderful day, and I hope this gets through to at least somebody. We'll talk to you later.